The federal government threw a record-breaking $183 billion at small businesses in FY 2024. That's 28.8% of all federal contracting dollars, which actually exceeded their own 23% mandate. Yes, the government occasionally over-delivers. This windfall came from a total of $773.68 billion in federal contracts awarded to 108,899 companies across all business sizes, proving there's serious money floating around the federal marketplace. And because Uncle Sam loves a good stretch goal, they've set an ambitious target to award 15% of all federal prime contracts specifically to small disadvantaged businesses in 2025. Further expanding opportunities for minority-owned and socially disadvantaged firms who are ready to cash in on the federal contracting bonanza. First, register at SAM.gov. This is mandatory. Get your NICS codes. Prove you can handle the work and cover startup costs before your first payment. SBA loans up to $5 million at 5 to 7% rates are available, but specialized lenders like Parabolis fund in days, not months. Some can fund you in 24 to 48 hours. Don't forget to initiate your North American Industry Classification System codes. You must have UEI, Unique Entity Identifier, and MPIN from SAM. Just for clarification, the Unique Entity Identifier, UEI, is a 12-character alphanumeric code that the United States federal government uses to uniquely identify your business. In addition, the MPIN is not the same as a cage code or UEI. It's specifically for individual users within the registration process. Also, apply for specialized programs 8A, HubZone, WOSB, SDVOSB. These programs are sometimes called set-aside contracts. These programs limit competition for certain contracts to businesses holding the specific certification. For example, HubZone certified businesses can bid on contracts reserved solely for them, drastically increasing their chances of winning. Step 2. Here are some basic fundamentals. Your business must be officially registered and operate legally. Also, you must be physically located in the USA or a US territory, per SBA.gov official requirements. And you must meet SBA-size standards for your industry. These vary by NICS code and can be based on employee count or annual revenue to ensure only qualifying businesses are eligible for small business benefits and opportunities. Also, you are required by state and local government to have appropriate licenses, permits, and business insurance, including general liability coverage and often bonding requirements for larger contracts. Note, insurance is not required to initiate your SAM.gov account. However, on some contracts, you will be required to prove insurance when you win a bid. Government agencies need assurance that your business can handle the financial demands of federal contracts, including upfront costs and potential payment delays. This means you must demonstrate your ability to cover contract startup costs before your first payment, typically 10 to 30% of contract value for mobilization, equipment, and initial labor costs. Add value by showing a track record of successful performance and on-time delivery, like past performance ratings, completion percentages, and customer references that demonstrate a 95% plus contract completion rate. Or show that your company has required capabilities for the work like technical expertise, qualified personnel, necessary equipment, and relevant certifications or security clearances. Understanding the specific funding amounts and terms available can help you determine which financing option best matches your contract size and business needs. These government-backed programs offer significantly lower interest rates and more favorable terms than traditional commercial loans, making it possible for small businesses to compete for larger contracts that would otherwise be financially out of reach. SBA 7A loans, maximum loan amount, $5 million. SBA guarantees up to $3.75 million. Interest rates typically 5 to 7% tied to prime rate. These are estimated ranges that will fluctuate depending on your business's creditworthiness and prevailing market rates. Terms, up to 25 years for real estate, 10 years for equipment or working capital. Next SBA 504 loans, up to $5 million for major fixed assets. Interest rates, 5 to 7% tied to 10-year Treasury note. Rates are estimates and vary based on your company's financial profile and current market conditions. Structure, 10% down payment, 50% bank loan, 40% CDC loan. Finally, 8A, program benefits, net worth. Limit, $850,000 for individuals qualifying as economically disadvantaged, excluding value of primary residence, ownership stake in applying business, and retirement accounts. Total assets, limit, $6.5 million for individuals qualifying as economically disadvantaged, excluding retirement accounts, but including all other personal and business assets. The estimated value in these contracts are approximately $50 billion, which were awarded annually to small disadvantaged businesses. These are just a few financial products available to small business. Choosing the right lender can make or break your government contracting success. The top 4 government contract lenders have earned their reputation by consistently funding contractors when traditional banks won't, understanding the federal marketplace intricacies, and providing the speed and flexibility that government opportunities demand. 1. Parabilis Specialty is government contractor-specific financing, with a focus, small and medium-sized contractors. The advantage is they have 100+ years combined government contracting experience. This lender is best for first-time government contractors, low credit, fast mobilization. 2. Live Oak Bank, their specialty, government contracting and asset-based lending. And their focus is on contracts mobilization, acquisition financing, working capital. The advantage is they specialize in financing for defense and space exploration sectors. 3. Sandy Spring Bank, specialty is federal contracting businesses, services, term loans, lines of credit, acquisition financing. Their focus is on working capital and mobilization financing. 4. SMB Compass, their specialty, federal, state, and local government contracts, servicing, factoring, asset-based loans, mobilization funding. Their focus is both prime contractors and subcontractors. Advantage, 24 to 48-hour funding available. Wow, that was a lot to take in for a short video. But here's the bottom line. Stop dreaming about Uncle Sam's money and start earning it. Register at SAM.gov today, find a lender who speaks government contract, and turn those federal opportunities into actual cash flow. Your future self will thank you when you're depositing 6-figure contract payments instead of scrolling through YouTube shorts. This isn't just YouTube wisdom. We actually read the boring government documents, so you don't have to research this information on SBA websites or find specialized lenders or check the federal acquisition regulations. And yes, we even got this information from the Congressional Budget Office reports. Ready to dive deeper? Join our community of government contractors who are turning federal opportunities into real profits. Link in bio.